This is the Tokyo Butter 23 sneaker channel coming at you from Tokyo, Japan. I bring you reviews and updates on the latest sneaker news from Tokyo, Japan and around the world. And every single week on a Tuesday, I bring you a segment called the Tuesday Top 10. And I've been counting down sneaker YouTubers for my Tuesday Top 10. We're up to number 5 on that list. And at number 5 comes in one of my all-time heroes, one-legged LISTER. As I said in the introduction, it's the Tuesday Top 10 today, and I'm continuing my countdown of sneaker YouTubers. We're up to number 5, and it's one-legged LISTER, who I'm going to be introducing to you today. I bring you daily content about reviews and about sneakers, about sneaker culture and upcoming sneaker releases. If you don't want to miss out on up-to-date information and daily reviews, hit the subscribe button down below. Kyo, shoukai suru kaigai sneaker YouTuber wa one-legged LISTER desu. Sugoi kono one-legged LISTER-san wa YouTube ya Insta o yatteるので、ぜひ YouTube チャンネルもインスタもフォローしてください。下にリンクが貼っておりますので、クリックをしてフォローしてください。Okay, let's have a look at one-legged LISTER, who I said came in at number 5 on our countdown of sneaker YouTubers. He comes in at number 5, one place ahead of the Monday midsole that came in at number 6, which is slightly strange because he is a member of the Monday midsole. I talked about the Monday midsole last week, and I did mention that one-legged LISTER will come in on the top 5 somewhere, and he comes in at number 5, and there's a good reason why I have him in my top 5 of sneaker YouTubers. If you've been following my content at all, and if you've been keeping up to date with the Tuesday top 10s, you'll know that this sneaker YouTuber line that I've been running from 10 all the way down to 5 at the moment, there's been a thread throughout about what it is I like to see in a sneaker YouTuber. The main things I like to see are that they talk about sneakers. I'm not a huge fan of my sneaker YouTubers getting off and talking about clothing and stuff like that and going out there and maybe hitting up like Louis Vuitton, things like that. I don't have a problem with brands, but I like my sneaker YouTubers to talk about sneakers, and one-legged LISTER definitely does that. And another thing that I like my sneaker YouTubers to do and to be is honest and have integrity. And one-legged LISTER is the most honest, the man with the most integrity. He's the most honorable sneaker YouTuber I have ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen a sneaker YouTuber lay themselves as bare as one-legged LISTER lays himself. He opens up and just says, here I am, this is my life, this is who I am. At number 9 on my list, I had Oh It's Teddy, who's in Japan right now, and I'm trying to set up a hookup with Oh It's Teddy, and I'll do my best to get that done. But he was at number 9 on my countdown list, and one-legged LISTER here at number 5. The two of them have a very similar way of talking to the camera, and that it's just them and unfiltered. Now, when I talk to the camera, I tend to make mistakes, and I usually cut them out. Sometimes I'll leave a flub in, or I'll not, like right now, I'd normally cut this bit out, but if I hesitate or something, I'll cut that, and you'll jump around a lot, but you get that fast and smooth content. But with one-legged LISTER and also with Oh It's Teddy, they just kind of give it to you straight, and there's very little about it that's filtered, which I really, really appreciate. One of the main driving forces behind why one-legged LISTER is so honest and so open with the camera is because he's actually a US military veteran, and he served tours overseas, most notably in Afghanistan, where he stood on a landmine and lost his left leg, damaged his right leg, and also damaged his upper body. What one-legged LISTER has done is he's taken that experience, which was traumatic, and he'll tell you himself in his videos, it was very traumatic, obviously. I mean, like, that's minimalizing it in a terrible way, but I don't mean to do that. What I mean to say is that he suffered this horrible incident, and what he's used is he's used YouTube and his social media and his sneakering as a way to sort of channel that and to channel that experience and bring it to people and share it with people, but also to develop his love of sneakers and develop his sneakerhead world and community and his own sneaker collection, which is phenomenal. Now, one-legged LISTER's love of sneakers goes a long, long way back, Being American, he's got that love of the Jordan line. It's not something as a European that I'm as familiar with. I'm not that sort of ingrained, or I don't have the Jordan line ingrained in my sneakerness in the same way that Americans do. I don't think Europeans do have that as much. I think what we have is a certain attraction, if you like, to a more diverse range of sneakers, Adidas being the obvious one, Puma and Adidas, both of which I think came out of Germany. Interesting story there, I'll come to one day. But I think with American sneakerheads, particularly the Jordan line is kind of like the holy grail. And with one-legged LISTER, man man alive, has that guy got one heck of a collection. If you look at any video that he does, behind him on the wall, he's got these stacks and stacks of container box containers full of heat, absolutely crammed full of heat. And they're mostly Jordans, but there's also other sneakers in there, notably SB Dunk Lows. He's got a massive and phenomenal collection of SB Dunk Lows, both regular general release and some rare ones out there as well. So those Jordans and those SBs like make the main part of his collection, but he's also got other sneakers in there too. But it is a huge and phenomenal collection, and it's really impressive to see somebody take a really challenging situation and channel it into sneakers like that. One of the things that One Legged Lister talks about in his videos and on Instagram is the challenge that he's faced coming back. He was overseas with the US military for a while and coming back to America and coming back to civilian life, as they say, and also the troubles, the physical damage and also the mental challenges of getting over the experience of having been in Afghanistan and stood on that landmine has been extremely challenging. And channeling that into YouTube and sharing that with the world, I think, is a phenomenally beautiful thing to do. It's pure, it's extremely pure, and it takes a lot of integrity and a lot of honesty and a lot of honor to be able to do that in the way that One Legged Lister does. I think he appreciates people putting it out there and saying, this is how I feel, this is what I'm thinking, this is what I'm going through, instead of hiding it and bottling up inside. And that is another reason why I recommend you watch One Legged Lister or follow him on Instagram. I think that it's a great personal, spiritual experience as much as it is a sneaker experience. And I think those two together encapsulate exactly what One Legged Lister brings to the social media world. So that's my number 5 on the Top 10 Tuesdays. One of the guys I really appreciate checking out his content and what he's up to on Instagram and YouTube. Check him out, follow him, hit him up with a comment or a like, say hi. He's really, really engaging on social media and he's a really great guy. So from me to you, One Legged Lister, appreciate you, buddy. Checking in your content as often as I can. And from me to my channel and the rest of the world out there, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for checking in today, guys. I really appreciate your being here and viewing my content. Over here we have the channel subscribe button. Channel登録ぜひお願いします. Over here we have the video I recommend you watch next. こちらはおすすめです. And up here we have a link to the channel introduction video. こちらはチャンネルのプロフィールのvideoです. Check them out. Clicking on them really helps the channel.